Hello everyone from a brand new video. Today we will start to explain in detail the job search sites in Germany that I previously tried to cover a bit. We will discuss what you need to do on the computer, the steps I followed while finding a job, and the tips I can give you. Before we start the video, I would be very happy if you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy watching. Mr. Mehmet, I am checking your information. I might say I'll keep you waiting for a very short time. Occupational hazard. When you put on this headset, you have to talk like this, guys. We'll start with LinkedIn. I'll try to share my tips on LinkedIn. Then we'll move on to Arbeitsvillagentur. Then while we're saying Xing, Indeed, and so on, I think it will be a nice detailed video. We're moving to the computer. Welcome to my screen, friends. Now, in this screen, we are on LinkedIn. First, as I mentioned in my previous video, when searching for a job on LinkedIn, my suggestion is to change your LinkedIn location, your location in Turkey, to Berlin or to Stuttgart. For example, I am a mechanical engineer. Stuttgart is the hub for engineering. Munich is the hub for this work. I had set my LinkedIn location to Stuttgart. Secondly, there are LinkedIn specific certifications. Only the certifications provided by LinkedIn. You can start collecting these. This is a very important factor for your LinkedIn profile to appear complete. Yes, you can send your CV from LinkedIn, you can send your motivation letter, you can apply with a detailed email or a detailed application. But at the end of the day, the most important place a person can reference is your LinkedIn profile. Your LinkedIn profile. At the same time, there are skills. For example, there is a skills assessment here. Take these skills assessment tests. They are like exams, so take them. Also ask your friends, your network, to endorse the skills you've listed. For example, if 30 people have endorsed your Excel skills on your LinkedIn profile, it definitely gives the impression that you know Excel. Even if it's fake, if you ask your friends a lot, even if you had it done as a suggestion, since it's the first place someone can get data, they will use it. That's why having a complete LinkedIn profile is the most important factor. My glass. The juniors are teary-eyed. Mechanical engineer. Now, just writing Germany here seems a bit illogical to me. Because you are making it very broad and think about how many millions of people like you just write Germany here. I think you should narrow down your field a bit. Now friends, there are 117 results found in the Stuttgart area. Of course, this is always at the time of publication. I usually change this to last week or 24 hours. 24 hours is very strict, so don't do it that much. He should not look at it. Show 17 results. You see easy applications here, friends. From here, there is a section to show only easy applications. Look, when you click it, it only shows easy applications. But my suggestion is do not click only show easy applications. My definite advice is do not apply for easy applications, friends. Yes, there are already updated CVs you have saved within LinkedIn and PDFs of motivation letters you can share. They should have goals. But think of it like this, folks. Look, for example, easy application, 41 applications. Everyone has come to this. Easy application, tap, 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 press. In my logic, you are reducing your chance of selection. So, in my opinion, focus on applications where you create your own account on the site rather than easy applications, because inevitably there is this logic. They registered on my portal, saved their information on my portal, and allowed me to process that information, which feels more reliable. You can select the experience level as intern or entry level from here. Here's another suggestion for you, friends. Your approach might be like this. I'm not saying this to belittle yourself, but let's say you are at a specialist status in Turkey or in a mid-senior management position. Here's how you can apply for positions at your own level and positions such as specialist. Of course, I'm not saying someone at the director level should apply for an entry-level position. But if you are a mid-senior level manager, like a team leader, but here you can range from specialist to upper middle level manager. Don't feel bad or worry about this because the person doesn't know you. Your level might be what they call expert. So, if you see something like that, let's see what they're looking for here. For example, if they are looking for someone in a specialist position, don't say, I am a mid-senior level manager, I won't apply for this. Let's proceed with this announcement in this way. Every time this comes up. Look, there are naturally things here that they want related to your profile. You might say, I don't have an A2 license, I don't have a B license, I don't have whatever, language, no language. I'm not applying. I'm closing this here. No, friends. You will apply. Because this is one of the biggest secrets of human resources companies. These are the qualities sought for a perfect candidate. You can match with 90%, 95%, or 80% of them. And when you do, you need to apply. LinkedIn is somewhat like this. We tried to review the parts here. We said don't use easy apply. Also don't do remote. You want to come here. What is remote? What is the company going to have you do working from home? You can choose companies that you know as companies. Here you can increase the distribution. You can write 20 companies you know and search from there to see if there are any. I don't need to mind this. I'm not using headphones anyway. Lastly, you can select the I'm actively looking for work option on LinkedIn. Now I won't do this from my own profile, guys, or you can do something like this. There is an option for only career specialists to see your active job search. You can select that. Then only human resources companies and human resources specialists will be able to see that you are looking for a job. After that, it's a nice site. I think everyone will use it. I think they should use it. Bundesagentur für Arbeit. Arbeitsagentur Friends. Now this site on Google, because we love Turkish, let's do the translated English. In fact, let's not do English. Let's say choose another language. Turkish. Let's do it because even in English, there might be a lot of things you don't understand. Glad to be here. Thanks for the welcome, brother. The Employment Agency of Germany, friends. I think Germany's employment agency site works very well. Let's take a look. There's being unemployed and finding a job here. They've written it together because if you become unemployed, it's also a link to the assistance given to you. I'm checking your information. I'll keep you waiting for a very short time. Now look, we are skipping over citizenship money, unemployment benefits, and so on, friends. By the way, you don't need to look closely at where it all goes because I will share all the links. I am writing everything in the video description. Job search, here we clicked on it. Friends, what job are you looking for? Where are you looking? I mean, as an address and so on. No, for example, it's not on Monster, it's not anywhere. The guy here tried to explain the approach to your sector. Oh, you don't know the German for your job. For example, here, mechanic. Where's the mechanic? Mechanic. Of course, what kind of mechanic? Let's write plumber. Plumber, for example, okay. Okay? The English for tesisatçı is plumber because it's Turkish. German, Klempner. We copy it from here, friends. We wrote it like this. Now you might not know your job, but the person shows his approach here. Still, write the German version here in the meantime. We did it in Turkish, but write it in German. State. I think let's proceed with the same logic, friends. For example, where is a water installation needed? Where there are many people? It's clear, okay? This is the job. Right now my screen is still blank. From here, whether it's published at the same time as full-time, part-time, office or mini-job. Mini-job is also a very common thing in Germany, friends. It can be tax-free income up to 550 euros monthly. You can choose this without writing anything. You can also select these options from here. You can try to find suitable jobs for you. You can start. Then after selecting here, the email address of the person who posted the job ad will appear to this email address, because now when I click on one of these, my email address pops up. That's why I don't click on it. You will write a cover letter to the email address like this, friends. I am so and so such person. As you know, due to the new immigration law, hiring workers from outside the European Union, especially from Turkey where I live, has become easier. You can actually guide the employer by saying they can follow this through such and such law. As I always say, neither the foreigner's office. Neither the visa office nor the consulate is very active in Germany yet. They can't quickly adapt to things. They might not know. You can explain this and say that I am my motivation letter is attached. My CV is attached. I want to apply for this job and I believe I am a good candidate. You can create an introductory email, a template email like this. You proceed in this way, the template email. And each time by changing the address of the workplace and the name of the workplace, you can send a lot of applications. Send 20, 30 a day, my friends. I send 20 applications a day for 4 years. So yes, this may seem like a lot, but there is nothing that will put an end to your hope. This is how it works. Our third site is Germany's LinkedIn. Friends, what is Germany's LinkedIn? It's Ching, friends. This is my profile. Look, my name and everything show up. Here again I have written engineer. You can select the position and location. For example, you can also choose a radius here. Let it be around 100 kilometers. You can proceed from here as well. Create a Xing profile, friends. It works very similarly to LinkedIn. You can transfer everything from LinkedIn to there. No? But think of it this way. Someone in Germany may not have a LinkedIn but has Xing. But there is a Xing profile. So create one here and let people have this perception. This person is familiar with Germany. For this, Xing is very important. Again, let's not write engineer every time here. Should we write motor, for example? Let's write medical. Just medical doctor, medical advisor. Okay, let's make it medical assistant, medical. For the location, let's write Berlin again. Let's see if it works. Berlin. We mentioned a FANG job within 100 kilometers in diameter. Look, 504 positions came up. By the way, it has the advantage of Chaining. I keep saying Xing. Yeah, friends of Xing. Look here, whether the position is part-time or the annual gross earnings. These are written annually, friends. Look, did you see? I was actually going to come here. Ausbildung came up. So just like on the sites I mentioned in my Ausbildung video, you can find an Ausbildung through Xing as well. I think this is a very nice thing. Look, by the way, it specifies as a career level position, meaning it's not education or training, but a career position. It states full-time as a range, of course. It can't pinpoint exactly, but specifies as a range. You can also apply to these in this way from here. Next up is Glassdoor.de, which I like to use again. Why do I like Glassdoor? Glassdoor has this feature, friends. Let's write Mercedes. Let's see if it comes up. Look, it did come up, friends. There are 5,300 reviews about Mercedes on this site. It doesn't let you see all of these without signing up. However, it can be understood from here, friends. There are 5,300 reviews. There are 754 open positions. 9,640 people have written salary information here. There is an average 791 people's this is a place where questions about job interviews are shared. In fact, 13 photos from work locations have also been shared. If you want a master site to get this kind of information, I can definitely say Glassdoor. This is one of the features that makes it stand out from others. This you can also apply from here. If you've made it this far, you can like the video now. The video is going very well. If you subscribe to the channel, it would be even better. It would be like baklava with clotted cream. Baklava with clotted cream isn't eaten often. It could be like bread kadaif with clotted cream. Let's translate this site into English, friends. If you ask why I'm translating this to English, you're right. This place also has an interesting advantage and a difference from others. Friends, Monster has a feature like this. It has a section called Salary Calculator. When you enter the job title and location here, it shows the average salaries for that position in that area. I think it's pretty good. For example, let's enter mechanical engineer here again. Dude, why do you keep writing mechanical engineer? You are writing mechanical, you are writing engineer. Let's write supervisor mechanical. And let's write Berlin for location. Look, it shows that the average salary of a mechanical master, these are gross, is 34,320 euros here. There's something nice here. 34,320 in Berlin and 43,500 nationwide. So in this location, these salaries are somewhat lower. This feature is very nice too. That's why I'm telling you all of this while doing your research, friends. So use Monster, use Glassdoor. If you're wealthy, already use LinkedIn. Definitely use Agentur für Arbeit. All of these are important. Have profiles on all of these platforms. For instance, it says something like this here. It says they can offer you this salary, but increase your value. So if you have these skills here, for example, if you know CAD, if you can do drawing, if you know automation, if you know production systems, this increases your salary, it increases your chances here. It's trying to say they won't offer you 34,000 then. As I said, for example, it mentions the biggest employers in this field here. I mean, what more can the site really do? In this regard, Monster stands out among others. Stepstone, this is the last site I can say we'll talk about today. When you first enter Stepstone, it guides you. Here's how. There are 5 questions it will ask you here. By asking these 5 questions, it actually directs you to find a job immediately after entering the site. Let's see, full-time hostel site. Oh dear, where are you? Dresden, let's do Dresden. Let's do Dresden this time. This time, let's make it close to home. Dresden. Apparently, nothing is coming up for Dresden, okay? Alright, brother. Alright, when can you start? Look, this site, by the way, we haven't changed anything. We're going with German. I don't know. Soon. Immediately. Okay? Job title, let's see what's there. Let's call it that. Let's say Lehrer for this one. Teacher? Okay. All right. Continue. Couldn't find a job for me. This ended very quickly. Pussy didn't work. You understand on positive, my friends? It says, should I email you if I find you a job? He says, you can do this too. Look, let this be an advantage of this site. Let's mention this as well. These sites email you weekly, friends. New listings like this have come out. Would you like to take a look? You can also register for these. I mean, you can join mailing lists. New job. shows and sends the newly opened jobs in that location. This also speeds up your work. You directly get 20 job offers. You can click and apply to all of them. Lastly, friends, you can also find them through Facebook groups. My friend has a nice video on Korai TV Dada. Again, regarding finding a job through Facebook, I have a concern there. Generally in Facebook groups or employers are Turkish employers. You need to go much more confidently. They might not know what documents are required. You can write and join Facebook groups more carefully. Just directly enter Facebook. For example, you can join groups like cleaning staff in the Stuttgart area. You can pursue job listings there, or let's say you found your job. Still, join those groups, because in those groups, for example, you can find rental houses, second-hand items are sold, you can find these. Those groups are also useful. I'm not saying don't join them, just mentioning it since it came to mind. Greetings to my friend. How did you like the video, guys? Is it nice? Did you like it? I think it turned out well. I mean, we went over everything and mentioned various things about each of them. I liked the video. I'm closing the video. Before I close the video, if you subscribe to the channel again, if you really press that button, I would be very happy. See you next week. Take care. Bye bye.